Being not your keys is not your crypto.
Unit 2, move into position. Units 3 and 4, maintain coverage.
No one can ever take my crypto from me.
1032C, 1011, SWAT HQ.
I use hardware wallets with encrypted seed phrases. And I dare you low IQ idiots to even think about coming after me and my crypto. You have to pry my private keys out of my cold, dead diamond hand. I dare you. I double dog dare you. What was that?
Unit 5, set up a perimeter with Unit 6. Copy that.
Don't move. Don't move. Hands in there. Hands in there right now. What's going on here?
Well, Mr. Jones. At last we meet.
Who are you?
Agent Harold Dick from the Wallet Enforcement Agency. And sorry about the doors and the windows. I did lightly knock. Mr. Jones, we are executing a FISA warrant to search this premises for unregistered crypto wallet keys. Hey, you don't mind if we take a look around now, do ya?
Oh, look what we got here, Harry.
Well, that didn't take very long at all now, did it? What do we have here? Oh, this wouldn't be a book of unregistered wallet seed phrases, would it?
Son of.
Oh, you make my job just way too easy for me. Jackpot, boys, good job. Go ahead and cuff this loser, boys. Daddy's probably getting a promotion out of this one. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Jones. See you around.
Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can see, cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate, we're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign. Not growing up, you're growing old, your life keep passing. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Now if you break it, I can take it, I don't need a prize. Leave out the fact that I am up against 1,000 guys. My intuition efficient, cause I can use my mind. Don't try to tell me how it's done, you haven't done your time. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding dotted line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a f what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting with the old well, need 100 million on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
Welcome everybody to the late night crypto charts with Road Dogg. How's everyone doing tonight? Glad to have you here. Starting the stream off, and I'm just over here before the stream started taking a look at TradingView. This is like a huge amusement park, and I've just been, staying around one ride. It has got so much to offer. And I've never really taken the time just to really look at it. Some really cool things. A lot of things that we go to other places for, like CoinMarket Cap and CoinGecko, things like that. You can find all that information here, the news, everything. Just very, very interesting. Also popping up on my screen is a warning, an alert on Rollbit. So if you do have Rollbit and you're trading against Ethereum at the moment, might want to take a look at that little guy. She's looking kind of rough here. Like it's going to drop out of this trend line, lose this level. If it does, you may want to consider taking profits because a little baby may go down. How far down can she go? Well, from these current levels, another 30%. How's that going to look on your portfolio? Another 43%. How's that going to look on your portfolio? So just a little warning there for anyone in Rollbit for the moment. All right, so as I mentioned, I was looking at TradingView earlier, right? So just going to the main page. So I think this is where we start out, right? It's always confusing. How do we get to the charts? I just want to say the charts. And so let's kind of navigate through this because it's just kind of cool. Scrolling down, you got some information here, top stories, and you got some news. And this is just in general, but we kind of want to get down to crypto, right? So go over here to the crypto tab. We press that, takes us to this screen. Starting off with Bitcoin, because we know, of course, we can. I guess we can also switch to Ethereum. Okay, it goes more in detail, right, on the Ethereum. Gives us a basic chart and some information there. Okay, so not what I was looking for. Go back. Scrolling through this, we got some, other cool things we need to keep up with, but we're wanting crypto. So in crypto, got all the top ones right there at the top. All right, so cool. But we're starting out here with Bitcoin, right? And boy, woo, look at that drop today. This is it on the monthly. Just not pretty, not pretty. Here's some ideas when you come down, trade ideas. Some opinions that other people have. Now, before I refresh this, and it's probably still on here, someone has a similar idea to what I see. That's interesting. I have not. This Euro USD, that's not Bitcoin at all. So these are kind of some interesting charts. You wonder where everybody pulls out all these charts on YouTube channels and Twitter and things. Well, you know, you can get a lot of them right here. United States initial jobless claims. That's what they were talking about today on Mac, I believe, or a few days ago there. That's a wild looking chart. Oh, mercy, mercy. That's some distribution and redistribution part 2. Well, I don't see the one that I saw earlier. I thought I would share that if I did. But just kind of cool. A lot more there than meets the eye and a lot that we forget about. This is still not where I'm trying to go. We're in crypto. Okay, that's market summary. Well, I don't want to bore you with this. Let's see, we got educational ideas. There's also video ideas and Pine scripts. So there's also videos on here and things like that you can check out. It's kind of cool. A cool area for resources. I think we overlook TradingView. If you don't have an account, everybody needs TradingView account. They have free accounts. I do have links in the description below if you're interested. That possibly could help the channel out should you ever decide to upgrade to one of their paid subscriptions. You do not have to, but it would, you know, it would be a nice gesture, just saying. So let's turn now to our charts. I said, let's turn now to our charts, and I get a blank screen. There we go. Here I am. I'm on BitUnix, and I am going over their spot listings here, seeing what is up and what is down. BitUnix is an exchange that I'll start using here on the channel, actually doing some live trades and things like that. Just to spice things up a little bit, they do have futures. Their spot, it's a great place. It's always good to have another exchange. BitUnix, I think, is one that you can add to your list there. They do have a few things that they are offering right now. If you join with the link in the description below, if you deposit more than $10 at BitUnix, you get $10. And if you make a futures trade at BitUnix, you get another $20. So you want to take a little small account, practice your little futures trading? Well, you can double your $10 right off. So just a little offer we got going on right there at BitUnix. But a nice selection of spot coins. Well, there's more than that. And they do have, it will take it a minute to load here on my computer. Futures. and a nice little setup. And I already took the liberty to customize mine. And you can come down and see what it looks like to buy, place your orders and everything. You can click what type of order, all that stuff right here. Nice little setup, just taking its time at the moment. But BitUnix, something to consider. I also want to remind you about the Telegram giveaway that we were giving away. If you are not subscribed to the channel, if you do, you have a chance to win a Tangem wallet. One of the most secure wallets out there. The details are in the descriptions of the video below. But when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away 3 Tangem wallets, supplying the code that you can order from Tangem themselves. And if you don't want to wait for the contest, take your chances on that, you can always go over to tangem.com, use the code DAWG, get 10% off their wallets, which are actually very affordable. They're under $50 anyway, like $40, I think. Get another 10% off there. I'm trying to take these things off my screen, and that's what I'm stumbling around with. Seems that I've lost it. Oh, come on, really? That one, there it was, okay. All right, now let's just go ahead and let's turn to the charts here. Antonio says, sounds good, need another futures exchange for the bull run. It's always good to have them lined up. Have you ever noticed that there's always exchanges, they revolve between the hot ones? Because I remember it was Poloniex, and then it was Bittrex. That was the big place. I mean, Coinbase was just a swap back in those days, right? You couldn't really do anything with Coinbase. They gradually came into the picture. But Poloniex, those were the big ones to use. There was one called Crypto that went under, but that one was real huge. And they just kind of revolve, and then Binance came around and stole the show, right? And now Binance it's kind of been forced out of the picture, unfortunately, but this is kind of how all this stuff happens. KuCoin started evolving, right? Now KuCoin's being shifted out of the picture, right? MEXC's evolving, right? And so there's always this rotation. So you can't tie yourself down usually to one exchange. You always need backups for spot, futures, whatever you're doing. So I highly recommend having a variety of exchanges just for backup. Some of them have coins that the other ones don't. You need liquidity. You need to be able to send your coins there, get them on, get them off, no problems. So Bitcoin, here's where we are. Here is what I posted in our Telegram group. It's a free group that I have. Links are in the description below. I'm trying to build a crypto community of just cool people that just like to learn about technical analysis and crypto and just hang out and help each other. That's what I'm trying. That's my goal for this channel, or that community. And we also have a cool bot by CoinTrends. And shout out to CoinTrends helping me to walk through Telegram today and figure all that stuff out. So we need to take a look at that too. That bot is amazing. And then the guy keeps adding new features, and he's a part of our group. The guy who designs this, the developer behind the CoinTrends bot, he's part of our group. He's there. So here we broke trend with Bitcoin, right? And this was my best guess, and that's how I posted this. Hey, this is my best guess of where we're going to find, a local bottom. Now I've got this one here at 25,475 as a throw in, just in case it don't come down. Usually we always hit this level right here. This little red line I've got here, 25,360. That's a particular Fibonacci retracement. And I'm telling you, it freaking works. From this bottom here to that high, if you take a Fibonacci from that, add this particular Fibonacci retracement to your Fibonacci tool, it will help you out a bunch, because look what happened. Where did we go? We wicked off of that exact place. Now, did I get it down to the exact number? No, you can't do that. Come on, let's be reasonable. different prices against different exchanges and this and that, and you can't look at a number here and put it on your Kraken account and expect the same results in this and that. So this is what you have to do on your own to get your own number, right? But this is how. So when you lose, when they start going bad, you pull this out and you look for this particular fib. Now, sometimes it can go lower. Sometimes it can come down to this one. It may still. If we don't get above a certain level, we will be coming back down to this one. So we got that. I'm going to take that little marker off right there. Before I do, you'll see the relevance of this one on the smaller time scale. Did I erase the line? Well, I still got the marker there. Right where the price is coming in. That's where we first closed our candle body, right? We almost hit it up here. Close the candle body there. It's an oddball fib that I just threw in there just for safety's reasons. But it does have a little level of resistance there. But this one right here, this little red line, that one you don't want to miss out on. And if you're asking me, if you don't know what this fib is, man, you've not been watching my channel because I talk about it all the time. Swing low, swing high. It might vary because of where I actually took my little measurement there. The 272s. This one is the positive 1.272. Now, being that this is a percentage scale with the center line, I don't know, we have a scale of 100 and we have positives and we have negatives. I took liberty of adding a negative 0.027. So even if I screw this up, I still got a backup plan up here as another target. It works on both sides of the fence, a little bit different. Now, if I took my Fibonacci the other way, backwards, like if I drew it wrong, we're coming up to the same areas there. So that's an advantage to have the negatives on both sides too. Look where my negative came down on that one. See how that works? So it's hard to screw this method up if you do it this way. I can pull your fib wrong, and that's what, no, you're covered. You're looking for the 2.7. So if you don't feel comfortable with your fibs, the only trick is you got to know where to pull the little baby from. And if you try to do it, sometimes when you get in a downtrend, you can kind of predict where they're going to go. Sometimes it goes lower. You got to look for the signs there. But that move, to get that, the correct way to actually do it is to go, whoops it baby, swing low to swing high. And what we're looking for, this is the retracement. This is how far Bitcoin can come down. And that's what it is. So if we loosen all these levels, the 1.272 on a swing low to swing up should be a good bottom target. So now that we have that, from swing low to swing high, we need to take a swing high to our new swing low, down through that 2.7 fib, and look to where we can go. Now this area up here at 27,000 is our 618. Normal price and everything, we would probably come up here and get rejected. That's on a normal kind of move, right? And if we got above it, whoop, baby, things are looking good. However, what we want to watch for, a rejection off of this 236, and hopefully price will get above that. But the real rejection we're looking for is at the 382, because when you use this system and you're bouncing off that 0.27, we're pulling a new fib, right? If we can't get beyond the 382, we're coming down further, most likely to this new negative 2.7. Actually, we would take a different fib there, but we can guesstimate it right off with this negative that I just showed you. Remember, we put it on both sides of the fence there? And that's 24,558. And I like to paint those little guys red, just like my little red fib line, so I know what they are. And also this area here, the 414 in the negative. And I like to paint him the same color he is so I know what he is when I just look at my charts, all right? So I try to keep my colors all the same so I can identify tell me what my lines mean. It really easy with that. I have to go through all this process again. So right here we got the 382. Colored green. Is that one of my, oh, that's my line that, oh, there. For a different analysis, I think. Do I still need that? Yeah. Well, yeah, we do, because that's right along with our 236. So. And this little guy, he's kind of pinky. All right, so let's get rid of the fib. Now we know what we're looking at. Let me get rid of these projections. And now we're going to move these little guys down here. Those are our targets if we cannot get above these price levels. And so that's just pure fib theory, right? That's the fib system. This hasn't taken into account patterns. This has not taken into account trend lines or anything. That's just strictly fib levels. Extremely, extremely powerful. Now, watch the confluence that we get just by looking at our simple trend line. Now, let me zoom out just a little bit. We can probably see it better. And now I got my price targets way too close. I'm gonna pull these old guys out a little bit. All right, so trend line from bottom wick. There's our second wick. That's our second touch. Here's our confirmation. Valid trend. Slam through that sucker. Not good. Not good at all. So now we've slammed down all of our indicators again, and we've got to build back up. And that's what we're seeing. So number hitting this bottom 2.7 area, we're going to, that's a bounce area. So we should be on our way up. And we can see that on the 1 hour, it's kind of where these moves are starting, where this is going to be a smaller time frame move. We've regained the 9 moving average, and we're starting to edge up. Now, by moving averages, how that system works, once we regain the 9, we pop up to the 21. Once we pop up to the 21, we shoot for the 50. Now, we got this other one that's sneaking in here too, that's starting to have some more and more weight in my analysis as these are converging, and that makes like a pow explosion of resistance at this area, right at our 382 Fibonacci area. You see how that connects? Which is also at our trend line area right there. Now, so moving average theory is also saying we're going to get rejected there. Trend line theory says, oh, we have broken past this. Now we're coming back up for a bearish retest where price comes up before coming down. There we go. Now, okay, I got to get all this stuff off my screen here. So this is the area to look for. Right in here, somewhere between 26.2 to 26.424 is the actual fib. So it can actually wick up through there. It may get a little ambitious through there. And it's going to look good getting into that red Ichimoku cloud, right? But it's going to kick us down. Now, moving average theory also has on the 1 hour, to further say this, that's if we get up there. We may, if this 50 moving average has its way, right here at this support level. I mean, let's not get too bullish thinking we're going to go all the way up. We don't have to go all the way up there. Remember, we got this first Fibonacci area we had to get through. And right under this little section right there, let's draw a trend line. This is just using price analysis, price structure theory, just where we're finding resistance. It had a level, right? So it found support there. Now it's resistance right at our 2.6, our fib area right here, the 236, 228, 236, 23. This one's a 236. The magical one's a 27. All right, so in a different way, a 1.27. So this is the first warning. We've got to get above that. A good way, if you're going to keep a fib on your screen all the time, which is not bad idea, put an alert right on, you could draw that line across there, put an alert on it, and that way you'll know if it gets above it. You don't have to sit here and stare at the charts all day. You can, if you're afraid it's going to go down to another certain level. Oh gosh. But you know, it's easy, unfortunately, to sit and stare at these charts all day and suck up our lives. And we're trying to, you know, free up time and so we can have that ideal life, but we find ourselves stuck behind these charts a lot of times. I do. It starts to be a habit. Not sure how healthy that is. Something you have to keep in check. Keep in check. So you can set a trend line below price if you're concerned about it dropping, and it'll let you know, or set one on the trend line. Of course, that will aggravate the crap out of you. So just some things you can do here on TradingView. But as far as our Bitcoin analysis, low liquidity weekend that we're in. So I don't know, that could be go for us or against us. If their buyers come in on the weekend, they can easily shoot price up. If sellers come in on the weekend, they can easily get price down. Usually we just kind of go lackluster, and then Monday comes, or not this Monday, but Tuesday. That would be way over here somewhere. We'll probably get this weekend. This is on the 1 hour chart here. Saturdays have proven lately to be a little bit more bullish, which is kind of a nice sign. A little bit more retail coming in. It's usually what that means. So price, watch carefully, 25,960. We got to get above 26,000. If we start getting rejected here and coming down, that's time to short. That is time to take a Bitcoin short. Make sure you check your moving averages, all that. Make sure those are going right. And all your other indicators should start looking bearish there, but that's the time to short. If we get above that, the time short is at the 382 at the trend line, moving average. However you're going to look at that, that's what's going to kick us down. So those are the areas. Now my plans have been kind of messed up now, as my hope was that we would keep coming up a little bit, or at least stay up here a little bit, and I could chill off a little bit of, shut off a little bit of my altcoins and get a little bit more Tether, a little bit more stablecoin in my portfolio to get ready for the down move that we're, is obviously going to come. It's just looking a little bit more bearish right now than usual, and the reason why is because we're all looking at this level right here. And that level is on this particular chart, 24,170 is where we dropped down the first time, right? Back in June. And then we wicked down here. Well, this is saying that What gets wicked often gets candlesticked. Take a Fibonacci from that to that. We normally expect that to be at the 886 level retracement. It can be lower. If it's extremely bearish, it can be. Let's just these targets are in play for a shorter move. This is your main move. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. $23,372 possible, but more likely $23,858 is what we're looking at. That is for this swing low to this swing high. Remember how we got the 272 over here for this move, this swing low to that swing high? Yeah, do the same thing here. If we can't get above certain levels here, we're coming down to there. So let's clean this chart up. Even 22,678 is not out of the picture. Not trying to get all bearish. It's just, you know, we got to make a plan with what the possibilities are. We're dealing with probabilities here. This is how we figure out the probabilities. I don't know that I need these lines here. Is this another fib? I don't remember why I have those lines. I don't see the relevance other than just little levels, and they're just cluttering in my chart because boom. That was the original. Okay, yeah, this one could still come down to this level. Okay, gotcha. This was the main level that we got to hold. And we should make that, I don't know, some kind of funky color. All right, so as long as this line holds, we're good. And that's at 24.8, okay? So, I mean, we do have these other areas here. Don't get me wrong. We can be definitely heading to them from this move. But here's what we're looking for. Whether price comes up here or just immediately gets there, rejection, more than likely this is what we'll see. Rejection, fumble around here a little bit and come down. We're going to kind of wick this area. We may not even come all the way back to this area. We may only come to the 886 retracement of it, meaning we may come up short, but we're coming back down to these areas about 25. Maybe down as low as the 24.7, 24.8. Those are in play. And then get a nice possible bounce up. That's what we're looking for. That could happen. The other is we just keep falling through, and then we got all these targets as we just keep going lower. The target overall, if we break this, it is way down here. Okay. And now I've got this chart all cluttered up. But here is the general idea that I'm looking and was originally looking to play out. I'm still think this has a possibility to play out as we come back up eventually after fooling around with this, after dropping. It looks like we're going to drop first and then may have a possibility to come up. May. But then even after that, it's coming down and it's not going to be pretty. And we've got until April when the halving is. Now we have to zoom out on the weekly. And goodness gracious, I'm way off. So March, April, we're just going to say right around here. I think it's actually going to be in March, but we're putting April here. And halving is where the Bitcoin supply is reduced in half, making it, well, less Bitcoin going to be produced and available to be sold on the market. making a shortage, which is usually felt somewhere between 5 to 6 months later is when it really goes into effect, and that's when the bull kicks in. So this looks like we could double bottom down here. There's a possibility it is come down and double bottom, and then from the halving we start making our way up. So we might see some of these. I mean, I'm not trying to sound crazy bearish, but I mean, it's a possibility. Look at any of your other charts on the smaller time frames at these bottom areas. What have they done? How many times have you seen something on the smaller time frames, the 4 hour, the 1 hour on your altcoins, come down at a bottom and come down and do another bottom like that? Is that uncommon? Wouldn't that be more healthy though? I mean, if Bitcoin is truly going to reach some crazy ass numbers in this next bull market, and it can, I think this is going to be one of the wildest ones yet, especially for Bitcoin, because now you got the whole world turned on to Bitcoin. Not everybody, there's still, but enough of the minority of the whole world to make this thing go for adoption. We're coming to adoption levels here, to global adoption levels. We got countries looking at Bitcoin, countries investing into mining, countries doing this, not just El Salvador. There's other ones out there doing this. And so overall, it would actually be healthy to have a double bottom like this. That way we get this nice neckline here, where I guess we get this dotted red line. That area can be solidly retested, and then we got a bottom, and that may be our, the bottom area for our next bear market. Who knows? Somewhere thereabouts. Would you call me crazy? Because look back here, it's 2017. We got up to right at 20,000, right? And we were all looking for that to be our bottom here. Now, it fooled us. It got a little bit lower. Got just a little bit lower. Not all the way down to 13.8. Could it still? Really? That's something to consider. Just as how many times have you been playing altcoin charts over these past few months and seen bottoms come down and the bottoms were lower? Could that make sense? Have we looked at that idea? What is that fib that we got from that swing low to that swing high? Oh my God. Tell me not 11,000? So dare I say, make a prediction. That if this scenario plays out and we do start coming lower, if we do not find support, and I believe I got the bottom marked here, right? Make sure I took my fib right. No, head and shoulders is getting in my way there. Can I move that? Let's just get rid of that altogether. All right, I'm messing up my chart. Okay, let me redo my fib, make sure I okay. Oh, we're at the piano bar now. This is where I'm getting 11,134. It's 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 1. It's the special number. So I'm going to make a prediction. If we lose this area right here, this green dotted line, if that area does not hold and we don't get a double bottom here, which I hope we do, we could get one higher, okay, at the 886. Do I have the 886 on here? Let's draw the 886. Because if all this stuff plays out on the lower time frames, it plays out on the bigger time frames as well. So predicted bottom. Let's color that guy a different color so I won't get him confused with my 2 7s. He's purple. I know what purple means. Lock him in. Make him big. Lock you in, make you big. And we got this one, but we should, okay, the 0 line. Let's just go ahead and do the 0 line. Zero line is pretty much kind of grayish. Lock it in. Get rid of the fib so we can see what we're talking about. Okay, so my prediction, and it can very well be wrong. Whether we come up and do the inverted head and shoulders or whether we come down straight away, I am seeing a possible bounce here at 17.5 in that area. It can still fall down to our other bottom here where we were before, around 15.5. So we can still do that. And if that does not hold, we're looking at 11,000. And weird to say, but any one of those situations would be kick-ass for Bitcoin in the long term. It just would. Because what happens when you bottom? Well, you go up, baby. And then we know where we're going to go. We got a good idea of where we're going to go, right? And it could do even more. But if I had to guesstimate, just doing what we were doing, I did that totally wrong, didn't I? I did it backwards, but see, it's still okay. It's a negative 2.7. I'm covered. 86,000. Let's do it the right way. Let's say we come all the way down here. It says 84. If we come all the way, just make a double bottom, 80. This is just the beginning. It could technically be in the 618. 102,000? 83,000? So I can't really predict that yet. We can kinda, maybe. Look at those levels. But they will change because we really need our bottom to kind of go with that. But if we had to guesstimate, combining those two areas makes for some, some fairly nice confluence. And if we take it to that first level, what does that look like? A little closer. I'm going by all these wicks over here. Given Bitcoin a 450% return, up to at 8x, just depending on how far it goes down, baby. And that's what I see for Bitcoin overall on the O-Bitties. The Tiggo Biddies. Guys, let's check out this chart. The chat. Charting crypto, man. Hey, how's it going, brother? Good to see you here. All you need is fibs. Fibs are bitching. Fibs changed the game for me, or we're part of the big game changer thing. Trend lines were the first, you pick things that work for you and that you get familiar with. Strago, my man's in the house, man. I'm glad to see you guys here. Uh-oh, I pulled the wrong thing, didn't I? What? There we go. All right. Antonio says, I hope it goes down that far. Now personally, I have issues with, well, I mean, with so much interest in there and the big players got their eye on it, I don't, it would be forced down there in my opinion. It wouldn't naturally go down there. I think there's too much demand for it naturally to put it down there. It would have to be forced. And the only player that I can think that has enough power to force it there would be the big player that just came into the game. And the recent reason for our big pump in our, no, that was a grayscale. BlackRock is who I'm mentioning, but guys, if you don't know, BlackRock, they play dirty. they play, they're ruthless. That's how they got how big that they are and on the world. You might as well call it that. And now they want Bitcoin. So I don't see interest naturally declining to push prices down that low. Even getting down to 16, man, I mean, to me, I'm going to be screaming manipulation the whole way. It's manipulation! Manipulation! But you know, I don't know. A scary story going to come out. There's rumors, speculation, among people that take a different system and a different look at this type of analysis. That a Black Swan event's going to be coming maybe around the second week of September, somewhere around. Well, you know, do I have a calendar? Sure, you do. This week, September 10th, 17th. And I don't know. I'm going to follow up a little bit and see what more information that I can gather on that. I would reveal the source if you guys are interested, but it's a different way of looking at things. But I'm going to listen. May not buy into it, but I'm going to listen. I'm going to watch because it may be right. I try to gather as much data as I can. Talked about the possibility of this opening broadening wedge. It's actually got a 55% chance to break to the upside. So pattern wise, there we go for our excuse to come back up here to our rejection point. Still what I'm looking for. I'm on an odd ass time frame here. But it's got us in a red cloud. Now, a red cloud is typically not a rejection cloud. It's just not. And a lot of times when you see it get all freakly like this and flash a little green and a little more red, it's kind of in between, it's usually a spike up through there. So I'm expecting to move up. I am expecting a short-term move up over the next couple weeks and then down. And this time frame that we're looking around September 10th, 11th, and I know it kind of corresponds with some other days there. Something around that time frame, there may be something to look for. So I'm going to just put a big vertical line there. That one looks kind of ugly. Lock it in just to remind me, hey, be on the lookout for something horrible. Just saying. Now, I'm sitting here saying that I think that we're going to go up, but now there's an argument to be made here with the moving averages that we're getting ready to dump. So, as we said, I don't like the fact that we would lose this level, but we could be looking at wicking this, or well, I guess wick gets candlestick or candlesticking, getting a nice long candle down to this level before coming back up. And now, if we do that, that's much like the Wyckoff accumulation spring to drive us up. So we got a situation to look at there, because also we retest this area and just come down. So let's be real. I think the more real we are, the less surprised that we will be when whatever happens, because there have been some crazy things going on. Chris says, yeah, BlackRock is the devil, as the water boy spawn would say. You're the devil. Says you can't trust Grizz, he's all bear. Well, Grizz says he thinks he's going to 18,000, and I think he's got an argument there. Hit the like button, help Road Dog out. The damn algo. Liking does help out a whole lot.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, so, well, man, I spent way too much time on Bitcoin, but this market turns smooth boys into bears. Well, that 200 weekly turns me into a bear. Whew. I don't like losing that at all. At all. Well, I can't seem to move my little head and shoulder thing down. What's up, man? Trading View, what's up with you, dude? You've been acting kind of funky. There we go. Will it happen? Will it not? I don't know. It's just what I look for. Ethereum, though, man. What's up with Ethereum? 18K, and you're going to see me bullish as... Antonio, I've been bullish for 3 years. And win Moon. Would love Moon, but oh. There's still an argument for it, though. Well, I'm seeing an argument here for Ethereum anyway. Ichimoku Cloud says ETH has got a chance. Man, I'm on the weekly, right? So Ichimoku Cloud says, what does dang. Well, we got the death cross. We had a almost death bounce. We had a bounce there. That was kind of cool. What happened there? When bouncing came down. Typical. Oh, we're dying. Let's buy it up. We're getting ready to have a death cross. Let's just shoot it up to the moon. Yeah, let's buy it. It's hot. Death cross. Not death cross. It's a lame death cross, though. Look at the angles, man. I mean, it's still on an upward trajectory. They just kind of crossed. It's lackluster for a death cross. Did lose some. Got a little rejection here on your 9. We're just kind of in bouncing territory here, playing ping pong. I'm trying to read it. Ichimoku likes it. I'm just saying that. I think you can at least get a bounce up to 22 again. Just from what I see here. I don't think... The 50 moving average has the momentum of the 9 and the 21 behind it. That's going to be a pull up for a little bit. So I see a bounce coming from here. And then I see the weight from that and the 100, giving us sell pressure up through here. So around 2,000. But overall, it's it's still in a bearish pattern. The whole stock can break down. Now, there's a bear situation there. There is. I mean, we lose these areas. I'm talking about we got to hold these areas. Can't drop below and still expect this to play out, right? If these areas hold, we can expect that. If we drop lower, these other moving averages are going to target the 200 and then shoot us freaking down, man. Oh, daily doesn't look good for Ethereum either. Ethereum, you're not going to hold that level, baby. You're going to come down a little bit. You're going to come down to retrace this 10 line. I think that's what you're going to do. I think on the shorter term, we were on the weekly there. This is the daily, so daily kind of like Bitcoin. coming down. Retest these areas. Man, what is that? 1542 all the way down this trend line. We got 1508. And maybe we start working our way up. Don't make that. I threw that line up there awful, flamboyantly, flippantly. Doesn't mean that's what I think. I just think we might be finding a bottom area here for Ethereum. And it could be a lot lower than 1629, but it's coming. I think. Ooh, it would suck to go lower though. You better hope. There's a better hope this is a partial decline for this pattern. Technically it's bullish megaphone, right? And we can catch support here. If we do, that's to our favor. Finding support right around here would be awesome. So that would be cool. We still have that support at the moment. But the moving average just says we may not hold that, baby. We may be coming down for a little bit. That one's got more of an angle to its dangle there. On the daily. Little baby, what you say? Another 272 move, I think, corresponding with 1512. Call me pretentious, but I'm shooting for a bounce there. I would put alerts there and look for that, but looks like alts, baby, alts. Turn Crypto says ETH about ready to take a big move. Check out the 13 blue bars or the BBWP indicator. I'm taking it. BBWP. The boom and doom. Let's mark that little guy. Let's do this on a different chart. ETH. This must not be the right one because you said something about 13 blue bars in a row. And I got 2 of these on here. Why not? What is this thing calculating on? Boom, boom. How accurate is this thing? Oh, you're doing the looks like you're doing the 921 thing. Okay. See? Not just me doing the 921 thing. Is it the 921? Looks what it looks like. I don't think that's the right indicator you're talking about, is it? It's by the caretaker. Okay. And it says B. Caretaker, Bollinger Band with percentile. Let's get that one off. Whoa, here we go. $13 blue bars. You're not gonna let me get in the middle of it, huh? Just mapping out a few things here. Trying to figure out how this little guy works. Okay. Nice call. So 13 bars. I don't know the significance of that, but I'll take that into consideration. That kind of goes with that falls in line with the Ichimoku cloud theory. The moving averages, man. That death cross there. What the hell? The weekly does not look bad. It's the daily. It's just now starting there. But the angle on that one looks kind of intense, actually. Woo. Oh. So, this is where this new moving average that I've been playing with has been coming in, right? We're finding support on that little sucker. Yeah, I've been playing with this guy, the 366. I fine-tuned it. I was trying to get around 350, but then I started fine-tuning it to the daily and weekly charts as to where it kind of hit. And so 366 seems to work for a lot. And since I did that, it's just like... So, without it, when I look at the daily, without that moving average, this looks extremely freaking bearish to me. Extremely. I mean... This don't look good. This don't look good. This don't look good. The moving average crosses there, they don't look good to me. But since I've been adding this, it's like it catches hidden support, if that makes sense. Sometimes. Now, this could still go wrong way. I'm just saying it could. But yeah, there's a chance that we got an actual bounce here and see a little, even though all this crap is happening. So it's weird. So I wouldn't say, but on the daily without that moving average, I would say this sucker's getting ready to drop. Now you got me all wondering about ETH. What say ye? All right, have a good one, Charting Crypto, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. If you don't know who Charting Crypto is, he's another YouTuber, has a lot of great TA. A lot of times we come to a lot of similar conclusions with the different aspects. He likes fibs, I like fibs, he uses them. He's good to check out. Learn some stuff, man. He knows a lot. Elliott Wave, he's familiar with that. Good guy, good analyst. One of the few out on YouTube that I like and respect. Throw him up there with Gareth Soloway. Chef Nation, I'm calling Black Swan before the end of September. So I've heard you say that, and I've also heard Waters Above Crypto talking about some things, and I happened to watch him a little today. I don't know if it's the one he put out today or if it was an older one. I can't remember. But about and September is normally a bearish month, man. I think I posted that little chart. Damn, Chef, who's bearish now? Striga says, I'm too busy losing to get more more anything. Well, maybe I don't know how to comment on that, Striga. I don't know the situations there, buddy, but I hope it turns around for you. Now, in my trading community over there, there's lots of resources over all kinds of books and videos. Oh, I got some cool, I mean, not like my YouTube videos. There's videos from trading groups where they're teaching and things like that I've got over there. I've got some resources and it's all free. man, I'm telling you, when I look at this, this looks to me on Ethereum short term like a bearish retest and coming down to the bottom part of this pattern. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. So, but see this moving average here, we also, the 200 also crossed it. So these two are in line. That's actually bullish. These two are supposed to be where they are on the daily. And we've still got, I'm trying to find a bullish argument here. We still have the 100 above the 200. So we've got these three very strong. They're the stronger moving averages, still where they're supposed to be. It's the 50, the 21, and the 9 that are going AWOL right now. They're the ones going rogue. I will say this, if there is a partial decline here, if this scenario plays out, that this support level holds, God, it is gonna, the moving averages just don't say it's gonna do it. They just don't, other than the purple one. Gosh, I got two different situations going on here now, because now that makes a descending triangle. I've seen on the smaller time frames with these moving averages, and I'm talking about the tiny ones, you can see a lot watching them. You can learn a lot watching them. Don't have to actually play them, but you can do all your patterns and practicing on the smaller time frames. I think it makes you a little, speeds up the process. You don't have to sit here and stare all day. Because the same thing happens, the big time frames, the little time frames. Unless you get down too past the 1 second, then they can flatline on you. And you're like, what? Looks like a bunch of dashes. I've seen this happen where it regained the 9 and regained the 21, and it's at the perfect spot to just bounce up. It takes a strong move, but that lines everything up. If it's going to do that right now, it needs to do it. It's like a Hail Mary. Otherwise, I see this sucker come down. Coming down bad, baby. What does my fib say? I think it would be from here though. It'd be that swing up, this swing low, so that's not even in line with my trend line. Is there a partial decline that can go on there? That's not even the right correcty. I don't like it. I feel discombobulated now. I'm trying to make a bearish argument in a bullish scenario, a bullish argument in a bearish scenario, and to me, this just broke this trend line. And when it breaks trend line, retest, and you sit down. And by the pattern that is in, I see that it could get a catch, somewhere at the bottom of the trend lines, 12, 13, somewhere through there. Then we got to retest this, but it could. This pattern does have a good chance to break to the upside, especially after it makes those touches there. If there's something bullish, I'm not seeing it for a while. So, okay, here we got some more. Here's on the daily with that indicator. It did that. Okay, we got the bars in the row. Last time we had the bars in the row, this is what it did. It did this. And then we got a little up and a little down. That's on the, I don't know. I'll check out this indicator. We have to check out Charting Crypto's analysis on that, see what his viewpoint was. Mine looks at that we can still be okay if we don't go below 1442. So if that level holds, and we don't do the zigzag to the bottom there, that means if we catch like a partial decline where price just comes down and kind of hitches, just kind of catches, which is what it usually does in these megaphone patterns, right? It finds a place and that's what we call a partial decline, catches, and then it starts reversing. So I'm going to play this scenario because it also makes a very beautiful head and shoulders pattern on the larger time frame. And if we come to the weekly for Ethereum, we could probably see it. I'm just speculating. My scenario is something like this. It plays in with Monaus. It played with my Ichimoku Cloud. Plays in. Well, it wouldn't cross in there though. Never with it crossing the green. It's bounce here. So suppose I'm looking at that. Oh crap! Erased it. Dumbass. Stop clicking all them buttons. That's what you do. You just want to sit around and click buttons. You got a fidget toy. So drawing this trend line up, that's going to be a little hiccup. So, but that's, you know, there I am crossing that green line again. Where am I? I'm on the weekly, right? You don't cross on the green line usually. I can't be accurate if I do that. Weekly. Are we? Oh, look, we're going to the moon. And then it would get rejected there, wouldn't it? Or bounce up above that, and then we got to deal with this. Anyway, head and shoulders is what I was trying to get around long-windedly. Yet it also makes a very bearish pattern because rising channel could break us down to the downside. I always got to mention that. I just do, but inverted head and shoulders give us a nice little bounce up. I'm being sloppy. I'm being. Oh my God, you didn't get that, man. Come on. Trying to take a measured move here, people. Saying he could go back to 2,900, almost 3,000. So, geez, that was a long-winded way just to get there. I got 99 problems and I cause all of them. From what I understand, when the bond yield curve uninverts, the whole economy eats crap. It sounds good. That just gets on all that headache shit that I just don't want to deal with. That's what they keep trying to drag us into the system, man. They keep trying to drag us into all these legacy market. Yeah, and it does affect Crypto. It does. It's just getting into stuff that just gets. I can only consume so much data per day, and keeping up with legacy stuff too. Ooh, baby. But I'm glad that somebody does. Darn it, I've just been trying to draw this yellow line in the cloud. That's all. I thought I've done this 5 times. Why does it keep doing something different? I'm looking for something like that. I want to invert head and shoulders. We'll see what it decides to do. Striker says, I hope he flies to 10K. That would be awesome. I like it more now that it's deflationary. That's what flipped my script on it. So I'm overlooking the gas fee. Well, I haven't seen crazy gas fees. I mean, they're expensive. They're not cheap. It's anywhere from $5 to, I don't know. I mean, about $3.50 to $8. I've seen that. I've seen it as high as $16 per transaction, which is crazy. But at least it's not $350. Jeez. That was absolutely just. The only reaction you can have is just to be pissed off. And the first thing that comes to your mind is, damn greedy miners. Because when you go see the miners and you go see the miner channels, hey, Ethereum, my miner profit is just. I'm like, you greedy bastard. ETE is taking off. LOL. Looks like a fast-paced rug. I don't know if that's a typo. Is that real? ETE? What is ETE? What the hell is that? Oh, and it's on Binance. They never have rug pulls over on Binance, do they? Looks like a fast-paced rug. What's it doing? What? Whoa! Damn. Did they give anybody a chance to step on that rug before they pulled it? Was it say Ethereum token? Is this supposed to be like wrapped Ethereum over there? I wonder if they're on Yay, but Unix. Great load time there, baby. Dude, there's news. I haven't even heard of this one. How many billions of coins does it have? Not even on here yet. Oh, there we are. Oh, Ether more. Is that it? Is it NFT? Oh God, why do you do this, people? CoinGecko, man, if you want to piss me off, that's how you do it. That's the first step to make me go somewhere else. I have no idea what the hell. Yeah, what are you? Are you going to tell me, or are you just going to tell me what the price volume is? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So Heroes, a DAO-based RPG, a collection of unique NFT characters. They're your passport. Sounds like the next Beanie Baby. This the next Furby. Woo! What was that? That coin Strigo? Half Peppy? Oh my God! On the 1 minute chart, it's actually for the first time ever just broke above the 9 moving average. I don't know ever, but we're above the 15 on every time frame. So I'm taking that there's a freaking glitch in this. This cannot be accurate. So I don't know that I trust the data that I'm getting from this. Okay, ETE. Stringer, you got all the contract addresses, man. I think Stringer is our resident degen king. Don't knock him. He may get that oddball pick put back in his wallet to be that story that turned $100 into 17 million. Got Shiba Inu on its first day launch. Something crazy like that. Oh, where did my... I don't know. I'm looking at here. Here we go. No, that's not... Dude. I don't think I have Dex tools up anymore. Here I am on a white page. Nope. 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 Oh, come on. Oh no, dang it, am I not signed in? I thought I adjusted my candles. I thought I had this all set up with my moving out and I was going to show you how nice it looked, and now everything looks the same. Okay. Okay. So you said... Let's go to Token Sniffer. Chris says Strig is always up on the new coins. I believe it. That's cool though. I am forbidden. Oh, jeez. This has got to be some kind of VPN thing. Wait, you don't like people from Brazil? Well, I don't like you, token sniffer. They go out to save that contract for another time. Was that it though? Was it dead? It was that dead? So, oh yeah, I'm back here on the news and stuff that we got here on TradingView. I need to start deep diving in more to TradingView because I think they have a lot more tools there that we just kind of overlook and look somewhere else to find them. There was a lot on here. I saw DeFi stuff. It was more than just this. I can't remember how I got there. It gave me all kinds of cool charts information, like so I know we got this. I've seen this before. So Bitcoin is definitely in sell mode right now, according to their analytics here. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. And I think you can get this to pull up on the bottom of your screen. See by my dancing dog? Right there. You can also just set it where you can scroll down and catch that kind of information there. This tells you all what's going on with all the indicators. So just cool. I don't know, this might help somebody out that's kind of new. I've still not found. Oh, it's because let's just go over here, cryptocurrencies. This is it. Yeah, this is the page. Okay, so crypto markets, crypto market, and then all coins, and it gives us the crypto market. So just like CoinGecko and stuff, we get what's up and what's down. Right, and we can kind of customize it. We can go to did we switch the whole page? The DeFi coins, we got them by categories: the gainers, losers, large caps, small caps, most traded. What's most traded? Of course, Tether. Say SEI is a high traded coin, which happens to be up 13% right now. Dude. I had some charts from DeFi though. We got total value locked and stuff, so there's lots of things you can track here on TradingView that I've just kind of forgotten about, and some of it I haven't seen. So I'm going to explore this more, and maybe some of you guys might be interested in it too. We need every tool that we can get in our tool belt just to kind of make it in this market, especially if we're going to get bearish over the next little bit, because like I said, September is usually a bearish month, and I used to have a chart. I shared it with my Telegram community, and trying to find it right now. There was this interesting one here about DCAing, how these people in 2017, those who've been DCAing since December 17th, at the peak of the bull market, have a all-time high cost basis of $11,516. And those who had been DCAing since December 15th, 2018, at the low, have a cost of $13,104. It's kind of interesting. And seeing, whether you DCA, bought at the wrong time or not, eventually in time, it all kind of, it usually works out. So, people that bought all the altcoins and bought too high, especially, oh my gosh. With this stage in the market with Bitcoin, we'll reference off of Bitcoin. But when Bitcoin was, at these levels before, and we were dropping before all this stuff happened, if you're building bags then, and your bags are low, if you're going into your choice projects, the ones that you've researched and you feel comfortable about, ones that have a history of producing, developing, and performing on the charts, it doesn't matter. I mean, it sucks. It doesn't suck near as bad as watching them fall from, the top. That's horrible to see all that go. But so you're buying at the bottom, DCAing in or getting in your projects and you're holding. The people that make the most money in this aren't the day traders. It's not even necessarily the traders at all. It's the people that buy and hold at the bottoms and play it like the whales, baby. So, and that's part of that whole investment strategy. That's part of it. You ride the downs and you ride the ups, but you can get the habit of taking a little bit of profit on the way. It's hard to do that for the investor type. Paying yourself a little bit. That's why you want to try to get your biggest bags when you in these areas, so you can chip away on it as it comes up. And then when we hit an all-time high in altcoins and whatever project you're in, hey baby, that's patience, but that's where the biggest gains. Otherwise, you're trying to compound and everything, but the winnings and losings, that has an effect. So for the people that do DCA, I'm all for people who do that. I think, especially if you're not the greatest trader, you don't have to be to make it in this market, to make life-changing money in this market. You do not have to be the best trader. You just need to be in at the right time. I say it's not time in the market, it's time in the market. Well, yeah, but you want to get in the market at a good time and spend some time in the market after that. But typically, before I ramble off, September is just a horrible month. I can't find the chart that I'm looking forward to showing you. But you've probably seen it around. It's the profit and loss on Bitcoin month-to-month chart. And Tony says, still take some profit on the way up, spot trading for long hold. Yes. Got to. I've heard people say this before, and I agree. You got to practice selling. If you don't practice selling, because when you get up to those higher prices, your mind is going to, and media and YouTube and an analyst and everything is going to be messing with your head. You're not going to see reality because of all the emotion. And it's going to feel like it's going up. Oh, it's just a little correction. No, that was the start of the freaking bear market. You just don't realize it yet. Same thing that happened to a lot of us over here. It happened to me in it happened to me through all this here. I was like, oh hell, well this is for real. I need to get back in. Woohoo! And then, it's just a pullback. Okay. Oh my gosh, let's buy more because when it goes up, yeah, I had no idea about cycles and bear market at all. I just and I'd been in it for a while. I've heard the terms around, but I wasn't studying this stuff. I wasn't actually applying analysis or anything. I was mostly mining and just playing around on exchanges and just trying to see what I could do that way. Because I'm sitting here calculating, I'm thinking, is it cheaper for me to buy a miner or is it cheaper for me to put that money into the coin? And that's how this all started. Because those miners just seem to go outdated. 6 months later, they were too slow. And so where'd that money go? Oh, out the door, basically. So yeah, I remember, at this time in May, I was going Bitcoin Cash and all the ones that I was going ape shit on. And boom, we came down here. Well, so that's a bummer. That kind of makes you want to get out of the market for a little bit, right? So yeah, there was a time, and I started coming back. I was like, when it bottomed out, and we started coming up, and I think we up to 14 and everything. I started looking at it, it's like, oh crap, okay. Then we had COVID and all this. So I'm like, all right, I need to learn what the hell I'm doing here so I can get a better sense, because all I'm doing is feeding the market. Because every time I bought, it went down, and every time I sold, the price went up. That was how. And it seemed like the smartest thing to do. It's like, the price is going down. You need to get out before you lose it all, or take another. It's a habit. I just draw patterns on charts. I don't know why I'm sitting here talking, and the first thing I do is draw a pattern. Forgot what I was even talking about there. The pattern threw me off. It is now way past my time limit on this show, but I appreciate you guys for being here. We've only just talked about Bitcoin and Ethereum. The altcoins are just, DCA is the best advice I can give right now. Even my favorites, even my little favorite babies are hurting. Are they in danger of going back down again? Maybe, I don't know. But some of them I'm not seeing at these lows, man. I'm not seeing at these lows. They can go lower, like my beloved DCR. I still got a killer trade set up for it. But, are you going to go down lower? Is there going to be some kind of big push in September that just, forces? I have no answers on that yet. We're looking for the signs. And the signs are just they're not being bullish overall in the market. So, Black Swan event, I don't know. It's on the radar. I'm going to look into it. It's got a 68% chance to break to the upside, baby. I'm just saying on DCR, don't let it go away. INJ's also has some juicy levels and getting ready to come down. I just can't stop, man. I just can't stop. I keep wanting to do it. Lost that level right there, and then we lost this level. That's two bear signs saying she needs to come down and rest just a little bit and retest this 50 moving average. That's what you need to do. You know what's best for you. If you don't, you're going to burn out. Nobody's going to mess with you. Right down here. Currently, that's coming in about 468 there on INJ. Kadeena's just making me cry. Those bags are bled to the down because that's a long-term hold that I've been DCAing in until I'm out of DCA powder at the moment. So I was hoping for a bump up so I can get some more DCA powder. Little limp. I didn't say it. I wanted to. A little limp breakout right there, just flopped right over. You can see it started tightening up here. Little sack started tightening up and it just flopped right over. Just floppy. Just a flop, Mr. Floppy. That's what I'm going to start calling Mr. Nina's. Kadena, you are now known as Mr. Floppy. Cardano, yeah, we broke that trend line, baby. Broke this trend line. That's what happens. Bet. This is one of my. I do have a long-term play on this one. Learn my lesson on this one. Always don't ever, especially against BTC. Baby, you won't bet in your portfolio. I'm just saying. In my sweet buy zone. Maybe my buy zone needs to be down here. My buy zone is anywhere this number and below for VET. Just saying that. XRP, I still got that bag and it's just chilling. Just see what happens with it. Playing some nice little games here. I don't know about this parabola idea. See, I can make that parabola whatever. It's like a parabola. I guess technically it is. Hey, I didn't know you could do that. Whew. All right. I thought I made it. That's the wave. That's the wave. So we got a little curving there. That's cool. That's usually always a good sign. I'm just saying. If it can maintain that kind of curve. That's almost enough for a Canicola. I'd be happy with $1.50. Seems like the black swans are perfectly timed sometimes. I got my tinfoil hat on. No, they are. I mean, there are powers and principalities that be, is what we were told. Bible talks about a lot of stuff, powers and principalities, and I'm telling you, I think that stuff may be freakier than what even we suspected from the Bible. I think God is infinitely huge, and so that means all the strange, creepy stuff that's out there and all those stories, hey, they are within reason of our great God. Aliens? Doesn't go against the Bible. Doesn't go against the Bible at all. God is huge, infinite, massive. I don't know if there are or not. Conspiracy theories, powers are trying to control humanity and enslave the world. Doesn't go against the Bible. Doesn't go against God. He's trying to help us. XRP, all likes it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you can,
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
and I will see you guys again, hopefully tomorrow night, same time. Starting the shows at 10 o'clock now. Trying to be a little bit more of an early bird here, because I'm still a night owl after the show. I'm trying to work on some healthier habits. All right, guys, have a good one. God bless you all. See you again Saturday night, and we'll hopefully see what's going on in this crazy crypto world. Good night, everybody.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Nope. Now if you gotta know the truth, was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, that's my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice hit, come and play with me.
Good night, John boy.